Good morning, hello. May not be morning by you, but it's morning by me. Hmm. All right, looking better. It was looking a little rough at the start there. Just watching my frame rate and such. Gonna give it just a couple minutes till we get started here. Spraying what's spraying wasps? I used to do that for a living. It's too funny. Welcome to summer. Anyone close to done yet? All right. Where are we at here with? Oop, two golds, two silvers, a fifth, and an 11th. Pretty solid. Like another one of those top three banners. So that way from this screen here, all you can see is the gold and silver. We used all, special stuff. I was a licensed test technician, so you had to have a license to get most of the stuff we used. Um, Wasp and Hornet spray from like Raid or whatever should do the job. Make sure to get a can with some good reach, like 30 feet, because wasps can get very aggressive, especially if they're yellow jackets. I mean, they'll sting you for nothing, so definitely want to watch yourself. But get something that look for a instant contact kill stuff. That's what you want. That way, if you hit them, they fall. They can't, like, they might not die instantly actually, but they basically get paralyzed while they die. So they die quickly and they can't sting you. That's the stuff to grab. And wear like muted colors like gray or something. It'll help you out so they don't see you. Yeah, they can get nasty, man. I've taken down nests of like 1,000. And wasps typically their nests don't get much bigger than 100 typically, but they can be, especially if they go like unnoticed for a couple months, and that nest will be like 3 or 4 nests really. Like never let them get under your concrete, like under a front stoop or something like that. That's the worst. That's the hardest to get rid of, and those are the ones that they tend to behave much more like a beehive, where they have them going in and out real bad. I bet you there's still some spots where it sucks, but you'd probably more have to worry about like your basic honeybee. Honeybees are really territorial if the hive is threatened. Wasps just suck in general because they're predatory, so they're aggressive by nature. All right, I think we put off it long enough. We'll go ahead and get started here. I mean, you shouldn't. They're good, you know? You can relocate them without messing with the hive. There's ways to do it. All right, so I have been very freaking indecisive about this hole, so I think we're going to go for it the first time. If I don't make green in one, then we're just going left on the second play. Just simple as that. I would like to make this shot work. We're using a roulette ball, I think. It should do it. One right in there. It's going to be fairly overpowered. Whew. Go, ball, go. Oh, so close. So close. Yeah, no, bees are generally good. I mean, wasps are good too, just you don't want them right at your house because they are assholes. But they eat other bugs, they eat other bad bugs, so they do good things. Where are we about min for this measurement? Just under a ring. Ah, that's why you don't want to be in the rough. So damn hard. We were close. We almost made it out of that rough. Most kids are. But they do really sting for nothing. I have been stung in the back of the neck just walking into work through a big, like, 40-foot tall by 15-foot wide dock door. You know, so I wasn't, like, near a hive or anything, and I still got pegged. They can just be assholes. Usually it's, like, accidental. Like, you end up, you know, grabbing one or something like that when it's, like, underneath a piece of wood or something like that, and you didn't see it, and it'll peg you, and it sucks. They hurt. You know, it's 10 minutes of no fun. Even worse if you're allergic, but luckily not very many people are allergic to wasps. Most people are allergic to bees. Yeah, it's all you can do with wasps, and their numbers are not dwindling, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, so this next shot, I'm gonna try. I learned last night, thanks to Jesse Booth. which he in turn learned from a guy named Tim. Looks like a pretty consistent shot, so I'm going to go for it, see how we do. It is going to still use the sniper, which is why I like it, because I am not a Guardian guy. It's one of those club sets that it's like you're probably one or the other. Just like the Horn and the Thornet. He's going first. Okay, so not taking the way he's taking. Good shot, though. Well executed, nonetheless. I'm going to choose a Kingmaker. Ah, little jittery this morning. Too much. At least it's on the fairway, so it's not a rough shot, but way too much there. May have been the Great. The Great might have put it on a different line that had more roll. Still got birdie. All we need there. You know, we'd like to get an ace to drop here as much as we can, but can't expect it. I think I want to go bunny ball. Hey, Jesse. Not bad. Just pretty standard. Two birdies to start off. Almost made it out of the rough on that first shot, taking the right side. Was like, man, a yard short probably. So we could have almost had that eagle. So I like the bunny ball here for the wind resistance on the second shot. That's why I use it. Still has respectable enough power to get out there without having to overpower my shot. Come in there, use the spin to get it to go where I want. Add in just a touch extra. Ah, damn, great shot. Took off a little too much there anyway, so even perfect wouldn't have gone in the hole. No joke, Brian. Can't be upset with the eagle. It's a very hard one to get the albatross anyways. Just very difficult. For as straightforward as a hole as it is hard to get that one to drop. Thanks, Brian. We need all we can get. Every eagle we can get is to our advantage. All right, we got the par three, the old par three up next. Like my sniper there. Oop, got a pin chest. Got a kingmaker back. That's good. Are you already out of the cut, Brian? Or are you still breathing? Whew. Good chunk of people left to play, or is your bracket getting closer to done? Fingers crossed for you that you sneak through. I've made it once or twice when I was like almost positive I wasn't. End up at like 49th. But usually when you know, you know. Do not suggest taking the center island hop in pro and above. It is just not as consistent as you would like. Man, I wish I had more than one Bandera ball left. We're going to just use Kingmaker. We're going about in there. Hopefully it doesn't jinx me like last time. I underplayed this win more. Wow. That shot has not been kind to me so far. Like, really, the curl should make the wind stronger. I don't understand what's going on there. The ball's in the air longer. Oh, I hate these stupid ball guide glitches. Hmm. I just don't even know what to say about that. That's brutal. All right, gotta shake that off. Yeah, I'm just really not even sure what happened. That whole hole seemed to play just way wrong. I want to see if we can make this fairway with a roulette ball. Oof. Going for a gamble. No, not gonna hit the fairway. Hopefully stay in that one. Aw. Wanted to know for the next round. We're gonna go with the big topper play there instead. Wasn't sure if my apocalypse at that level would reach with the wind. Wanted to find out. This is one where distance will be important. So about halfway between mid and min, so about 5 a ring. Still birdie. Good majority of people are going to get birdie here, so it doesn't really hurt us, but waste of a berserker ball. Especially knowing I could get there with a big topper. Should have just gone with it. But this is pretty much the last chance to do any kind of experimentation. You can't do it in the weekend round. You got to take the shots you know. We'll definitely want to get the Eagles both times in the weekend round. It'll be important to having a good score and no pars. That's unfortunate for him. Par's hard. Par on a par 4. It's a pretty hard one to come away with par. Pretty sure he did not curl that enough. Not sure what he was going for. With a marlin ball, especially, I mean, you got to curl the crap out of it. I don't even know if it's possible to hit that shot. I don't even know if it's possible to actually hit that shot with a marlin ball. I am a pretty solid advocate of the full 3 side spin on the shot. Should be good. Not sure what he was thinking. If you're going right, that's the shot you want right there. With that wind direction, it's so easy to line up too. So I'm not sure. Maybe the guy only has marlin balls. Who knows? Some people plow through all their good balls in tour play, and then they have nothing but crappy balls for tournaments, which is a big mistake. Do it the other way around. Use your crappy balls for tour play. A little more forward on it. Ball guide's a little deceptive on these shots. Can't 100% rely on it. But at the same time, much better to go short there than to go too long. This is another one that Eagle will serve you well. You'd like to get an albatross, but not too many people will. And a lot of people are going to make mistakes and hit birdie. Not maybe in the weekend round, but these first 2 rounds, I believe. Should be good with the club set right now to just go into the hole. Par 3, new one. No, no blue can yet. Still not even noon yet. I woke up a little rough from last night. Well, it's always beer o'clock somewhere. I also don't have any alcohol in the house at the moment. Finished it off last night. Just got my herbs. Want to drop down? Quasar should do the job here. Whenever you can get away with the cheap ball, get away with it. Don't quite have the backspin I'd like. We gotta make a mid measurement here. And we got to be really fast. Whew. And we missed it, damn. Should have probably stuck with the Kingsmaker, or the Katana, just for the extra wind resistance. Would have helped a little bit. Should try that rough bump here in Pro. Or even the backbone shot from the first fairway is not bad either. I like that shot a lot on my expert with the level 9 or level 10 sniper, but level 8 is just lacking a little bit of that backspin. Oh my god, that was so early, it was gross. Man, 2 pars today. That's an ugly front 9. Really want to hit at least a -20, I'm pretty sure, to be safe. Bet you the drinks would help too. I tend to play the best with 1 or 2 in me. Not too much, but that little bit of loosen you up seems to do good. Ooh, that's what we got to not do here. Use a major ball. Why not? Not a bad spot there. How you doing, Skip? Good to see you in here. We really need a drop here. Recover one of those pars. Ah, boom. We got it. That shot's been my saving grace of this tournament. Right now, we just got a nice day out, but that could change. Mountain weather gets crazy this time of year. All right, let's see if we can get this one right. It's another one that overplays. Tricky. Nice safe shot there. Should be just fine there. So I like getting my second shot right in this area. That's where I like to be, want to be. We can get it in there. You know our shot is going to line up nicely. Ooh, that's what you don't want to do there. It's easy to overplay with the tailwind. It's basically, just want to do about 3 bars, just enough to get in there. Oh, be safe. Please be safe. All right. Don't want to be making this shot with a rough shot, with a rough iron. We want it to be the thorn. Oh, no, you should have done it the other way, buddy. That's how you do it. Taking a lot of risk going over this way. If you're off with your measurement, the smallest amount, it's going to go crazy. It's going to be too long, too short. Trouble. You can get lucky still and land somewhere safe for a putt, but it's just tough because that's a sand wedge. I can't believe that stayed up on the fringe. Give yourself a little space. You go right about 3.5-ish. Ah, damn great. Not going in. It's the shot, though. How you get it in. I know this green is potentially reachable in 2, but I feel like that's the safer way to maybe get the eagle. and guarantee a birdie. It's safe. The whole way is safe. I'm not overpowering anything, not doing any crazy tricky curl shots or anything like that. Just straightforward. It's just all about that thorn shot. And hitting perfect. It's a big part of it. Especially if you know you're making the right adjustment, you need perfect. You know, the only time greats go in is when you made a bad adjustment anyways. Ten's about the lowest we can accept for a 9, so we made it through in an acceptable spot of 9, but we'd like to have a much better back 9. All right, I didn't make it this time last time. So we're going left. I may go right in the weekend round with a berserker ball. That may be a thing. But I don't want to waste them here. I know that I was close, so it's doable. It's also doable to hit your eagle from this side too, so. We went with the Thor's hammer because super distance is not needed. We got tailwind, and it's got a much higher accuracy. So if I happen to hit great, there's a higher chance it's still going to be safe. And it's better than the quarterback in terms of distance. We're going to play katana as well. Side spin 3 is nice to have in this hole just in case. If you get a funky line. Should be a pretty good spot over there. All right, so we're nice and at max here. Yeah, a little more on the right would have been good. That could have been my measurement. Bush was in my way and I didn't want to run down that timer anymore. It was starting to get close, so just went with it. I feel like the risk is about the same. Um, on this hole, it is on 5, going for that water or for that hop. The big difference being you can get a water hazard, and then it is an actual risk where it becomes much harder to recover with a birdie. That's the reason it's so hard to decide left or right on this one. You know, if there was no water and it was just a matter of you get caught in the sand or you get caught in the rough, I would go right every time. See if we can get this one right this time. Stone go in the bunker. Close. That's why that way can be risky. I mean, they all can be risky, really. It's a tough hole. But he hit perfect and still ended in the rough. I hit great and almost got the ace. He'll probably make the save, though. People tend to make these saves quite a bit against me. Oh, wow. No, I don't want Thor. I want my Apocalypse. 11 yards is, and 8 topspin. It's a big difference. Go with our bunny again. What in the hell? It like never went right at all. That's brutal. That's the kind of stuff we can't have happen. Like, I don't get it. With the wind blowing in the direction it was, with curl and with side spin, there should be no way it didn't make that cut. But nothing I can do about it at this point. Just got to have a good shot. Give ourselves an opportunity to make a save. I think so too, but ultimately it's still the opening round. I just got to make the cut. You know, we need the good round tomorrow. And it's still eagleable, you know. It's not an easy one. I got to make a good shot here, but it's doable. So we want to make sure we're on a nice, this is a pretty nice flat spot. Whew, what a save, man. What a save. That was a big one. That could have been a big flop for the round right there. Damn, down in one cards. Start my Pandora here. So I'm going to go with my patented right fairway play on this one because I've been getting skunked playing that rough bump on this tournament. So I'm going to go with what I am convinced is the safest birdie. All right, so we're at sniper min, which is about 4 rings here. A little more because we're going to curl it. Oh, great, might hurt here. All right, we got a birdie. That's all I want there. I don't want another par. Got to go with that full backspin. That's the difference. Need that full backspin there. Usually it's just about a bar short, but that wind is slightly tailwind. So need that full bar. Pulling it back about a ring further on the lineup too would probably be good. Shorten it up a little. It can be aced that way. I've done it a couple times. It is very doable. You're not taking away your ace possibility. It's just a little lower than some of the other shots. But I feel like it's definitely the safer way to go for birdie. At least if you are using the sniper. You don't want to have to make the shot he has to make right now. That sucks. So hard to hit perfect with a sand wedge. If your timing is not on, you probably won't be. Okay. We're going to try this play. Big topper makes me a little nervous. What's the accuracy here? 15. So what, like 2.7 a ring? Because we know our, oh, I don't have anything else with close accuracy to that. We know 25 is 2.5. So it's got to be a little more than that. So we're going to go with a 2.7. Great scares me with this club. Yeah, no good. Come on, please be kind to me. Oh, yeah. Another boom save. I love my boom saves, apparently. So knowing your distance is key. I knew I was at about min, 9.27 a ring, 6 mile an hour ring, about 2/3 of a ring. That's all you needed to move. Thanks, Brian. It's crazy. You can't even really call that a save because an eagle is hard to do on that hole. You know, birdie is really a save. Like if you made a mistake and then you had to save birdie. That was just a recovery for eagle, which is awesome. That's a plus up on the group, you know. People think of trying some weird stuff during tournaments. Maybe I could just get it to roll there and into the fairway. Like take the big topper if you want to bounce into that patch of fairway. That's the way to do it. I just prefer this route. I'm comfortable with it. Comfort is a big part of this game. Whatever you're most comfortable with, you're going to have more success with in general. Like that's beautiful. It's where we want to be. There's max. So we're about halfway between max and mid. So what that looks like is, 1.2 a ring. Or no, I'm sorry, 1.1. We're going to go just past 5 rings. And then we're going to curl it in a little bit, try this out. Great, it's not going to do it. Hopefully it stays out of the rough. All right, still solid. That might have looked good without that great. I think the curl is the trick there to getting that ball to come up in the right direction with that change of elevation right at the green. Definitely probably the hardest set of par fives they could have in terms of albatrosses are going to be rare, and on one of them, eagles are even rare. You know, a lot of times their par fives are like guaranteed eagles. Well, I'm glad that worked right. I don't know why he'd forfeit. Like, that's stupid. You were going to get a birdie. Now you got a bogey. Why would you do that? That's so stupid. Please don't ever make that mistake, guys. We're going to go rough bump. And if I don't like the rough bump here in pro, then I'll switch over to getting the backbone down because I know how to do that one as well. You know, fairly simple. But we're going to go with an Easter ball for the wind 4. Yeah, I like the rough bump here still. Wasn't sure if I'd like it as a consistency here in pro. I still like the left fairway for expert. So I have that level 10 sniper. So I've got the backspin to get it to do exactly what I want. There's just a little more room for error using the fairway than trying to do a rough bump. If you make a mistake doing the rough bump, you could end in the bunker. Yeah, I mean, not even like he just gave up a free birdie and got par. He gave up a free birdie and got bogey. He dropped 2 strokes because he was upset. You know, that's not going to help you ever win a tournament. I'd be hard pressed to see someone qualify with a bogey. If that was the only hole he bogeyed and everything else was beautiful, then sure. But typically, if someone throws up a bogey, they're already having a bad round. And he just basically said, you know what, I'm done. That sucks. You don't want to do that. Because you never know what can happen. You know, I had a rough front 9 in rookie last night. Minus 11. It wasn't bad on the scorecard, but I didn't feel good about the round. And then turned it around and have a minus 14 in the back. So you don't know how you're going to do. It's just stupid to give up early. Especially if you're going in with any level of confidence on how to play the holes. Always afraid I'm going to overdo that. But that's why you only use the 4 bars top spin. It'll put you up at the top up there. If you go with 5 bars, you're going to overshoot that fairway. So now it's going to be clutch. What distance we're at. If we're at our thorn, we're going to be min. We might even be firefly distance. We'll see. I think it's still thorn. I think it's just a hair past firefly. Firefly is lacking distance that a lot of the other wedges have, but I really like playing with that club. Don't overpower too much. Good. I know they can hear me, but I'm usually rooting for my opponent just as much as anyone else. I want it to feel like a real competition, even though playing the other person doesn't really matter for your tournament. Ooh, damn. Let's see. Just a little under 2 rings. Oh, I hit great. No. That would have so been in the hole. Crap. Damn. Gave away an easy one. That's good to know, though. If I can get that play down exactly right, I can be going with this shot with the Firefly, which with its awesome ball guide, it's going to be true to you. If you get that shot perfect, you're going to get in the hole. See if we can come away with the eagle on this last one here. We wanted to at least get a -20, so we're there. That we got a -21 with one more hole to play. Should be safe to make it to the next round, I would hope. Last hole. Oof. It's weird that that shot feels like it plays differently on the second shot. Not really sure why. I didn't notice if the wind was significantly lower, but I don't think it was. Hopefully we can still get to our spot. That's all that's important. You know, we made a safe play onto the fairway still at least, so definitely like to be about 40 or 50 yards further, but we clipped the backer off, so yeah, it shouldn't be a problem, I wouldn't think. Gonna have to overpower, but luckily sniper's pretty accurate. I was gonna say, so if we didn't get perfect, it should be a pretty good line anyways, but we got perfect. Oh no, I was not imagining it was gonna go too far from there. Man, now we gotta make the birdie with a sand wedge, or the eagle with a sand wedge. I'd have to make three of them on the back nine. I don't want to do that. I want to do it now, but I didn't want to have to do that. That's the disadvantage of playing short. You know, I had to overpower past the point of where I could see a ball guide. I could see what was going to happen. I usually only play at 3 bars topspin there, but I thought I was going to need it with the extra distance I needed. I didn't. Well, walk away with another birdie. At least it's safe. Considering I was just in the bunker, it's not the worst of things. Very few people are going to eagle this hole anyways. It's just something you want to. If you can get one in the weekend round, you'll be rewarded for it. If you can get both of them, you're going to be fighting for first place, depending how you did the rest, of course, obviously. But play the rest just perfectly. You don't have to make any drops. Play them rest perfectly, and you get these two eagles. It's going to set you up for a top 10 finish. 24 is going to set you up for a top 10 finish. In most brackets, there will be a few where there's enough enough 24s to tie that it might be a top 15, but it'll be up there. So we just got a 22. We shot 2 pars, so take those as birdies, and you're at a 24. Definitely, I would call a so-so round. Should be good enough to get through, but we're gonna definitely have to not make some of those same mistakes, and we're just gonna take it because it's the last hole. Why not? Still too much. Still a safe birdie, but still too much on that one. Be back later to do expert. Take a little break, do some errands, eat some lunch, and I'll be back. I imagine about an hour, hour and a half. See how he's sitting in the bracket at the moment. Yeah, so in my personal experience, if when you finish, you're in first, and there's other people done, you made the cut. I have never gone from first past 50th with other people done. It has never happened yet. Let's hope it doesn't happen this time. But we should make it. We should be seeing the weekend round with Birdhunter. We just got to have a good improvement. We'll be okay. Oh, my Golf Clash logo is missing. I must have only set it for 10 days or something. I'll have to recheck that later. Thanks for stopping in, guys. It's been fun. We will hopefully see you guys in a short bit on the expert round. Please like, subscribe, and share.